Hi, welcome to Totally Random. Okay, so for anyone interested in lever locks, let's get this robotics parts out of the way. Okay, so here is we'll focus on that. It's a 1000 lane 2 lever. So you can see the bolt there. Now, what I've done is just taken the back plate off, copied it onto some polycarb that I had lying around. That is the original key, I believe. Yeah. So this key I was given, and it did open the lock. And if you notice there, it's by an overlifting technique. So you've got the bolt here. I'll use it to find a pick. So we've got the bolt here, and there's 2 levers there. It's kind of hard to distinguish, but you can see a line there. And you can definitely see 2 levers there. Now, usually they would have 2 different cuts in them. However, these locks weren't particularly good. They were on my old home. So I took them out and replaced them. This is the original key. So it does basically just overlift over the bolt and throw it. So I'll pause this for a second. Just gone and got the knob for that. So yeah, obviously to unlock the door, the process would be approach the locked door. Perspex or polycarb is making it difficult to get the key in. That and Tennessee bourbon. Generally, there you go. Put my finger on the back of it. Okay, so that'll throw the bolt and then you can open the door. So that's the internal workings of the mechanism. It's really just one spring that works against the handle, okay, and the lever. So I mean, you could put lower cuts in that and still get it, but it's an overlifting technique. And this was probably a 0-bitted key. It's got some warding cuts in it, as you can notice. There's a pick here and here. And just to show that both keys are different, one has a very different cut on it, but yeah, they both open lock. Hence why I replaced these locks with different locks on my home. Nonetheless, if you were to try and pick this particular lock, not only would you have to make tools for it, but it would take you quite some time. So what I did was left these installed and added some Lockwood 6-pin locks, mortise locks, or rim cylinders I should say, and that was it pretty much. So it was like a 2-factor thing. So you'd have to pick this lock, then you'd have to pick a 6-pin tumbler. By then my rock wheel would have really gotten into you, and I'm pretty sure the neighbours would have heard something and called the police. So yeah, if you're working on lever locks at the moment, that's just I'll turn the key again just for demonstration purposes. And it doesn't really matter which key I turn, but yeah, 2 levers as you can see there, plus the bolt, and yeah, she opens and closes. However, if you're dealing with a vintage padlock of some description and you can't see inside it, obviously, yeah, impressioning is the method you have to go to. I just took this apart because I'd seen cutaways and clear view locks and things like that, and I thought, well, all I've got to do is drill holes and cut a shape out of a piece of polycarb. So that was done quite successfully. If you've enjoyed that, thanks. And thank you for watching. Happy pickings, totally random. Cheers. I'm out.